was unanimously acquitted. Juror X was immediately arrested.
Only half an hour. So I guess I can't be saying 4, but I'm in the UK, so I'm actually
There was no evidence to connect his activities with the appellants. The appellants appealed against their conviction to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica, which dismissed their appeals. The Court of Appeal granted permission to appeal to the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council on 3 grounds, which were, first, that the trial judge failed properly to inquire into allegations of juror misconduct. Secondly, that the trial judge departed from standard practice in inviting the jury to retire to consider their verdict so late in the day, putting undue pressure on them to reach a verdict. And thirdly, that the trial judge erred in admitting the telecommunications data because it had been obtained in breach of the Interception of Communications Act and the Charter. The Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has unanimously concluded that the appeals should be allowed and the appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams. The Board has considerable sympathy with the dilemma faced by the trial judge on the final day of a long and complex trial. Following the allegations of bribery, he had either to continue with the 11 remaining jurors or to discharge the jury. Despite this, the Board considers that the approach taken by the judge was a material irregularity in the course of the trial, which makes it necessary to quash the convictions. This is for 3 reasons. First, the direction to the jury on the final day was inadequate to save the situation. The judge simply reminded the jury that they had sworn or affirmed that they would return verdicts in accordance with the evidence they had heard in court. The judge did not refer to the alleged bribery, of which, if the allegations were true, the jurors were already aware. Secondly, the trial continued with the allegedly corrupt juror serving as one of its 11 members. In the Board's view, there should have been no question of allowing juror X to continue to serve on the jury. Allowing juror X to remain on the jury is fatal to the safety of the convictions which followed. It was an infringement of the appellant's fundamental right to a fair hearing under the Jamaican Constitution. Thirdly, the judge should have considered whether the remaining jurors might have become, consciously or unconsciously, prejudiced for or against one or more of the appellants as a result of juror X's behavior. For example, there was a danger that the attempted bribe could have made the other jurors overcompensate, consciously or unconsciously, if they assumed that the offer must have come from one of the appellants and that therefore they must be guilty. The judge took no account of this risk. The Board is very mindful of the serious consequences which may flow from having to discharge a jury shortly before the end of a long and complex criminal trial. It is also very conscious of the danger of deliberate attempts to derail criminal trials by engineering situations in which it is necessary to discharge the jury. In England and Wales, there is legislation which allows a judge in certain situations to discharge a jury because of jury tampering and to continue the trial by judge alone. There is no such legislation in Jamaica. It follows that there will be occasions where, as in this case, a court will have no alternative but to discharge a jury and end the trial in order to protect the integrity of the system of trial by jury. In view of its conclusion on the issue of juror misconduct, the Board holds that it is not necessary to express a concluded view on the other 2 grounds of appeal. For these reasons, the appellant's appeals should be allowed. The Court is now adjourned.
So only think I go on to them people tell me. Because a while ago, the people them get a shocker, you know, because nationwide news publish say Cartel them get sentenced. So me I say them upheld the original verdict. You see it. But them did a recap from what happened what year as in couple of years ago. You understand? So right now I want to type and tell me if una think say them are gonna get free up. Because me feel like say them are gonna get free up. It was just a matter of time. Because a whole heap of irregularities in the whole, you know what I mean, trial. You see it. So I feel like say them are gonna free them up still. So I want to know, comment. And also like and subscribe. Yeah, do that. Like and subscribe. Yeah. So we are gonna surf the internet, you know, we are going on Instagram. I see what I go on Instagram. Where people them are say. You know what I mean? What I go on. So I go over Instagram. Yeah. Vybz Kartel sent back to court. What do I mean? Breaking news. Privy Council has sent back the murder case involving dancehall artist Vybz Kartel to the local courts for a decision on whether he should be retried. The ruling in the appeal by Kartel, Sean Campbell, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John was handed down a short while ago. Whoa, okay. So them come back a local boy people. This look a way still, you know. You know what I mean? Because if them do a retrial, I don't think him a go get a fair trial. Me just feel so. Me not feel like him a go get a fair trial. Because whole heap of the evidence them already get destroyed. Even the horse that ground zero with the horse there. So if them did one kinda do over back some forensic and them something there at the horse, that can't happen because the horse bulldozer down. You understand me I say? So that difficult. So me click on some live and see what them I say. Wanna get back?
And remember that as what Dion, who is better than Cliff. If it goes on retrial, it would actually mean that him have a chance to get bail. So people, Cartel can come and roll. It is even for hour, 2 hour, a week or two. And remember, we don't know if them still have, have the strength to even continue on a retrial.
A retrial now go make it. You understand? Them still I go find him guilty. You know the only thing if like person from the UK involved in the retrial, me feel like say maybe then him can get a better trial because at the same set of people them we try him and sentence him, I go do the retrial. You understand? So him now go get a fair trial. Worse, whole heap of the evidence and all them something they mash up. Me don't think a BlackBerry phone can even work in a them a time, and no matter how you did put it on. You understand? Because them the technology outdated. You see me? So me not think a retrial of the thing. You understand? Me not think that I go make it. me not think them a go deal with it fairly. You understand? Cause on a level, the same set of people them will sink him, them a go sink him again. Me nah say him not commit whatever, you know, because them find him guilty feet, but adjust the way how, you know what I mean, them reach the verdict. You understand? All heap of little foolish go on. And something them did for truth and them keep it in evidence. You see me? So I just that me feel like say I go kinda, you know what I mean, back to court for Vybz Kartel. Do you know? Attorney at law, me hear what him say.
Of the judges, while the arguments were proceeding, we are confident that they were very upset about the jury point that the judge allowed a juror who is allegedly trying to bribe the jury, allowed him to sit and continue to deliberate, that he sent them out 17 minutes to 4 after 64 days of trial. That was huge pressure on the jury. And the Director of Public Prosecution infused herself in his chambers and encouraged the judge to keep the juror who was allegedly bribing and to render a verdict with the bad apple. So this is a day for us to see whether it is right for a prosecutor, the chief prosecutor, to encourage a judge to keep a juror who has been bribing the others. So we're going to see what's going to happen today, whether justice will prevail, and there'll be a pronouncement on the wrongness of that. We're hoping that there will be no retrial, of course, that's one of the options, and we're hoping that they'll be free. May I remind you that my client is Sean Campbell, none other, with Miss Bianca Samuels as his attorney. She's busy working there now, and we're looking for victory. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we have been able to go to the Privy Council based on the reaction of the judges while the arguments were proceeding. We are confident that they were very upset about the jury point that the judge allowed.
Alright, so you hear that already. So I could scroll, go down. Cartel, Storm, and 2 other co-accused convictions overturned. What you say? What you say? This a man here, I sell false news, man. You know, overturn. Them send it back to Jamaica for them decide whether or not them are going to give him a retrial or set him free. A retrial now going to work with people. You know what I mean? Me feel like say them are going to upheld the same. Them are going to give him, you know what I mean, the same guilty verdict him are going to get. You know what I mean? Cartel say by 3 p.m. You didn't say? Cartel say by 3 p.m. No. Nothing more. Yeah, me people, we are scroll on Instagram and look what go on. I just put the link on my story. Say thanks. We go over human, you know, my people. I hear what the people them a talk about over the human place. You know what I mean? Yeah, we could go over this. So. Over human, we are going, you know, my people. You see me? We hear what them a talk about over human. Just type in Vybz Kartel. Alright. So other people are stream. Be a stream. Why be a stream and I go on people see they watch it. Everybody has stream. Everybody has stream. But tell me one thing with people. When I feel like say you might go get a retrial or them are go free him up. I feel like say them are gonna make it as difficult as possible for him. So me know the Jamaica court are gonna lean towards a retrial. Them nah just free him so. You understand? So me I wonder by when we are gonna hear whether them are gonna give him a retrial or them are go free him. You know what I mean? I could go over back on Instagram, yeah, man. Instagram have more information. Is it breaking news? Privy Council has sent back the MURDER case involving dancehall artists Vybz Kartel and co-conviction Campbell Kira Jones and Andre St. John to the Jamaica courts for a decision on whether he should be retried. John, me feel like say the Privy Council should have made the decision there. You know what I mean? Or me no know if you know in them jurisdiction or whatever to make the decision there. Is it why everybody think him did go jump out today? You know what I mean? And then me go see a thing somebody did do a live and they must see a listen nationwide and get the wrong you would say get the wrong message or whatever. Oh, let me see if me over upon the Instagram. Oh, me no over Instagram yet. Let me go over Instagram. Yeah, them get the wrong information and go say them now free cartel. You see me I say one piece of sitting. Yeah, no. But I want to tell me wanna feel like if them are gonna give him a retrial because a two decision them have, you know. Them can't fling you out, you know. You understand? UK done make them know say yo he was, you know what I mean, the whole trial and the jury where did that bribe the people them that can't work. So it's either when I go give him a retrial, a better trial, you know what I mean, or wanna set them free. But me feel like say them are go give them a retrial. Whole it more money that I go spend. And that's the final, you know, people. Him can't appeal it again, you know. You see me I say him can't go back and go appeal the retrial. You see it? But me I wonder who I go there to make sure say him get a fair trial. I don't know if him can appeal it. I don't know. I think at one time you can appeal a case. You see me I say? I think so. I think if you don't give him a wait name the trial, if him can appeal it again, I don't think so. Why? One thing I know a whole heap of money spent, a lot of money. That's all me know. See enough money get spent up on this whole thing here. This whole court case. A whole heap of money get spent. And if them for do a retrial, more money that no. Why? Now subscribe to the channel, people. Subscribe to the channel. We are going to scroll go down on Instagram and see what go on the timeline. You see me? We scroll go down on the instance here. What them are say on the timeline. Breaking news, conviction squash. Privy Council send Kartel back to local court. Yep. Everybody have it up. Them send a dog back to court. Retrial, boy. See it there again. Privy Council send Vybz Kartel case back to court of appeal. Possibly retrial. Yeah. The ruling in the appeal has ended down a short while ago. So let me see. Go scroll go down a Kartel appeal squash. So the news website then did it still, you know. So I go check out one of the news website if them print nothing yet. We'll see if them print none for any of the news website then. Yeah, no. So if we can better understand what go on and when we are going to hear whatever, you know what I mean? When we can hear a decision. So let me see, I know. Alright. I don't see nothing yet. Texas man use an iron lung for a decade. Man fine, I don't see nothing about Vybz Kartel. On this hour, Gleaner, Let me see if I find a different one. I'll go observer now. Let me see if they put no note on observer. Alright. Let me say up to the time, a timeline. Okay, and give you a timeline of what one from residents. Alright. So people let me not saying catching you know.
What do you think will be the outcome of the Vybz Kartel and the co-convicts appeal today?
Look at my face and who reading, you will hear the smile in my voice. Road, right now, ready. Right?
Why you believe that?
Because the greatest thing, it reached to where it should reach. Right? So, to my knowledge, you didn't get a fair trial. Right? So, you just have to wait on the outcome, and the outcome should turn in his favor. And my understanding.
Our freedom, you know. Straight. Freedom.
So this will be
freedom, you guys I say. Yeah, we there wait for the verdict right now. Freedom.
What you want to do?
Boss for their road, man. Boss for their road. Them lock up the boss on that style. Boss for their road. Yeah, that guys I say right now.
I think it'll be free today. Free. Everybody from the Gaza, that's why I say free. Free the boss.
Why?
Why? Because him not do nothing. Innocent man. But today the verdict will say everything though. We see what's going on. Everybody has a free Vybz Kartel.
Well, I do road, like a samurai. I'm glad to hear what them do road. And they behind the bars too long right now. See me? And people them well want to see me. So let's be expand that.
People don't get me wrong still, you know. You know what I mean? If you have to try a man fairly, that we are talk about. You see me I say? Man have to get a fair trial. Everybody deserve a fair trial. You see me I say? No matter who the person is, everybody deserve a fair trial. So I just that way I pray. You know what I mean? So that before them undone or they make them decision. Court adjourn. Go up a top and see if anything more.
As the judge said, the Court of Appeal is now going to decide if Kartel and the other three are going to be tried again. Yeah. In other words, this could, if the Court of Appeal says yes, there's going to be a retrial, this could start all over again from scratch in the Supreme Court, meaning selection of jurors, meaning presentation of the evidence, submissions, everything, everything that's involved in a new trial. So it's not over yet by a long shot. It is obviously a big victory for Kartel and his team because now they have another shot. But we have to wait for the Court of Appeal to see what it is they're going to decide, if they're going to say this needs to go to a retrial or not. If there's no retrial, then they would go free. But if there is a retrial, then the question is going to be, are they going to get out on bail or are they going to be held pending the retrial? So there are a lot of issues yet to be decided. Conviction has to be quashed before you could have the question of a retrial.
So people, it kind of looks sticky still, you know what I mean? But on a next view, it look good for Kartel them because having a retrial mean, you see the things them cause, I'm sure the Privy Council are going to point out some things where like some of the evidence them where them can't use in at the retrial. You understand? I mean, I don't know why them give them a retrial if mainly because of the juror who contaminate the jury. I don't know if that are the real and the only reason why them tell them undone whatever decision with them undone. You see me, we not get to that point there yet. Them to point out all of them things there. If are the juror, why them why them give them the chance to retrial or free if are the juror or if are the evidence them what them have. You understand? So it means them can't go use, maybe them can't go use some of the evidence them what them use if convict him. You know what I mean? If for the juror thing alone, him a go get a retrial. You see, for the juror thing alone, why them do what them do, them a go give him a retrial. You see me? If for the juror contamination, are the reason why him a go get a retrial. But if some of the evidence with them use and them thing there, you know what I mean? Maybe them have to go set him free. You see? Because number one, them bulldozer down the house. You understand? So, if them give it a retrial and them are going to do forensic and all of them something there, them can't go do it. No house no did it. You see? So, it looks sticky away with people. Further on, we are going to hear still, you know what I mean, as the day progress, we are going to hear charges squashed by Privy Council now pass back to Court of Appeal to decide if they should be freed or returned to trial. Jano. So the woman we Kartel no like, you see, Paula Llewellyn right back in a fear and it drop. So one thing I go on people, Paula Llewellyn and it drop in, you know. Me know say she a laugh right now, you know, say, eh? You know, go privy and feel like, say, boy, you know, could I read? You see, drop back in a fear and she have to go decide what go on here now. You see me? She have to go decide whether to retrial or set them free. One thing I go on if that the person, the people who like up in life. One thing I go on like how you drop back in a that person and one thing I go on. One thing say boy a retrial it a go. Straight to retrial it gone people. And if you go to retrial, them can't afford to do a retrial is free. Why you think so, Calvin? Why you feel them can't afford to do a retrial? So, me know say Paula Llewellyn just now go let it go so. You know what I mean? Worse too much time pass. Yeah, we agree about that, yes. But depends upon why them squash the sentence. Depends, you know. Evidence get discharged. That may I say too. But it depends upon why them squash the sentence. If for the jury thing, me know say them are gonna retrial. But if for evidence and them something there where them use to convict him, me feel like say yo, them now gonna do a retrial. If for the evidence them squash the thing for. If for the evidence them squash it for, me no feel them are gonna do a retrial. But if at the contamination of the jury them squash it for, them are gonna do a retrial. Them no teacher are go sue. Me no feel like him a go sue, you know. One thing me feel like say him a go do, me feel like say him a go left Jamaica. That are the thing when me feel like him a go do. I don't feel like him a go sue. Me feel like say him a go left Jamaica as fast as possible. You know what I mean? Me no feel him a go sue. Maybe them fear that, yes, but me no feel him a go do it. And the judge retired. Yeah, but them can always appoint a new judge. You see me I say? Remember, say him not retire with everything, him not retire with nothing, you know. It's still in the prosecutions and, you know, every evidence and everything, you know. It no matter with the judge retiring. You know what I mean? Them can use a different judge. The case costs too much money. Yeah, but, yo, me feel like, say, them not like Kartel, you know. And them are going to sink him whichever way. And them are going to try them best to sink him. You see me I say? So, me think say boy, only if the evidence them squash it for, me feel like them now go do a retrial. But if the jury, a retrial them a go do. Retrial is not easy for the prosecution. The only way him can sue if the retrial. No, him can sue same. Him can sue whether the retrial and him win. Him can sue or them set him free. Him can sue same way. But me not think him a go do that. Think say boy, him just a go and take away himself. Him go walk free, bro. Well, me no know. Cause I remember say the people, me no man. I see him woman, I remember saying this the woman in a song, you know. So this kind of personal for Paul and Llewellyn, you know. Remember say Kartel this are wicked in a song in a virgin. So if me feel like say if there's a little small straw for Paul and Llewellyn hold on pan for keep Kartel in a prison, she a go hold on pan the little straw till the straw pop. Me I tell her that. She not go just make him go free. So me I tell her, Bridget, as me say, we don't know the details of why them squash the sentence. We don't know the details where them rule upon if the contamination of the jury or the evidence where them use for convict him. As me said before, if it's the evidence where them use for convict him, well, the retrial thing, me not think it a go work. But if it's the jury we contaminate it, me feel like them a go do a retrial. She can't do anything. What you mean she can't do nothing? I she them and over everything to, you know. What you mean? Remember, you know, if them did see a clear sign say boy, them have to free him up. Them would have free him up. You see me? Them would have free him up if them did see a clear thing for free him up. Them would have free him up. But them put it back in the DPP hands. You see me? I say them put it back in the court's hands. For them make the decision. I mean know them now gonna make that decision. They say boy, him for free up or free him up. You see it? Alright. Him go walk free. She can't do anything. Yes, she can do a fear and in a me virgin. You see me? The squash it on the 3 count. He is free. Him not free, my friend. Him not free. Juror and the contamination. They just said that. You know, listen good, man. You know, listen good. Him for free. Him basically free. Him basically free. Him up to no really in her hands. Him basically free. Him up, it not really in her. I fear Annie, my friend. You see me, she run the court system in Jamaica. Remember, she had the DPP. And I fear Annie there. Him free. Somebody else say him free. Wanna hear that? Let me check some things there, so. Cause I don't know wanna hear that they say him free. I carry wrong news, man. Them send it back to the court, Virgin. Come like on now watch what go on. Them send it back to the courts of appeal in a Jamaica. Him not free, dog. Him free, bro. G. Him not free yet. Him not free. That me I tell him. Retrial for that case is very impossible based on the time. No. Them can do a retrial same way. Cause remember them have everything locked in, and I like say them dash away everything after the trial, you know. Them have everything. It's just that Vybz Kartel per film, and if him want to do some forensic in the house, him can't go do it because them mash down the house. You see me? Impossible. Him win the case at England. What case him win? Him no win no case. Him no win no case. Can they use the previous evidence against him if they decide for a retrial? That may I say, you know what I mean? More I know if them rule out, like them exclude some of the evidence where them can't use. That the part they go, you know what I mean? I go make it either hard for him or easy for him. And that I think about the evidence where them use. You know what I mean? Me I wonder if them can use everything. Because remember the phone where them did ever use, you know, them did mess with the phone. So me don't know about that. Is it? But them send it back to there. Then send it back to Jamaica for the court of appeal deal with it. You see me? Remember him lose the appeal in JA and Privy sent it back. Yeah, him lose the appeal in Jamaica, which Apala Llewellyn then response for that. And he gone back in a feed them hands, my friend. And that me I tell you no, he gone back in a feed them hands. So if them never give him the appeal from them time there, you don't feel like say them are gonna let him free? A retrial, them are gonna make him do a retrial. You see me I say, most of the previous evidence is destroyed, bro. Destroy which part? Where them destroy? The people them have everything same way. Yeah, I say destroy. No destroy, brother. They cannot do that. Remember the evidence was the phone in the specialist say it was tampered with. Yeah, that may I say more I know if them can use the phone same way, because if them can use the phone, them are gonna do a retrial. So that may I say me no know the reason why them squash the sentencing if the jury were contaminated or are the evidence them what them use to convict him. If the jury, them are going to do a retrial. But if the evidence, the retrial are going to hard. And that may I say. Why you think them did for a retrial? Win what in case in England, your people did have sense. Cartel going to do is, well, make we see about that, Mr. Embrace. Make we see about that now. The house was demolished. Yeah, the house demolished, but them still have the evidence where them get from the house. It only mess up on film cartel side, I know, because them demolish the house. So if him fi do a forensic in the house, him can go do it. You see me I say, if him want contest for them forensic result where them get from the house, him can go do it because they mash down the house. You see me I say? So that I think, bro, me follow the kid because me a tired. Miss me point, father. Miss the point you don't know. Miss which point? Type on me know which point no miss. No, they have to come with new evidence. Them can't go come up with no new evidence still. So if them have to go dash out the evidence so them already have, well, you see me I say, right there so them thing get knocked. If them have to go come up with new evidence, them thing get knocked. They say them have to go free then. You know what I mean? It don't make sense with a retrial. Everybody and them mama know about this case, so them have to release him. Just got here. What's the verdict? Them send it back to the Court of Appeal in Jamaica. You see me? England just send it back to the Court of Appeal in Jamaica for them do a retrial or them set him free. This is a circumstantial case and the main evidence is tampered with. So it may I say, my friend, if them rule out the evidence them or them use to convict him, then Missy say boy the retrial him a go win it or them now go do the retrial. But if them not rule out the evidence them or them use to convict him good. You see me, cause remember them say tampered with for true. So based upon where the Privy Council maybe outline what them can maybe use to retry him, that I go determine whether the case, you know what I mean, them do a retrial or not. No way England was going to give Cartel the upper hand. Oh, yeah man, big up. Why they just didn't decide. And that me I wonder still about them put it back in the same people them and so like how them put it back in the same people them and me don't know if them give them a guideline where them can go by if use for convict him or not. If them give them a guideline, well the retrial are gonna be in a cartel and but if them not give them no guideline, well them can do what them feel like. Jamaica is a terror country with a poor legal system, however too much time has passed. My friend, I tell about it too much time where you talk about. That no mean nothing. The people them have everything on file. You see me I say the people them have everything on file. No matter you feel like say when the case did done, them fling with everything. No, them have everything on file same way. Automatically you have to come up with new evidence. That's the law. And if you don't understand this stuff, you need to check the law first before you come on. But you talk about come up with new evidence. Oh, if you come up with new evidence, the person you dumb, me not lie. You can't come up with new evidence. Where you go come up with? What you talk about? Only if the Privy Council tell them, say, boy, you can't use these evidence because the phone was tampered with or whatever, then them not going to use the phone. But if them not give them no guideline like that for go by, them can do whatever them feel like, use the same old evidence them. A female liar them, you know. I forgot try if get those evidence excluded out of the trial. Them are going to use whatever them have used and can use and allowed to use for convict him, whether all are new evidence. So I don't know what you talk about. You see me? It's a win-win for cartel by law. You think so? Remember, you know, Jamaica is a third world country, you know. And the people them up at the head of the stream, them bend the law when them bend the law when them want, you know. If you working for them favor, you know, they make the law, you know, so them know if you grow on whatever, you know. You see me? By law you can't say whatever by law, but the people them were up at the stream and them create the law. So them know if you grow on it. You see me? Did they see how long before the retrial have to start? At that moment I find out them not say, you know what I mean, that we have to go wait for year. If him a go get a retrial or them a go free him up and when the retrial a go start. Retrial is a no. The case is already established. Yeah, established already, yes, but why? What you mean the retrial is a no? You can't say that. If it was a no, the Privy Council that undone whatever them are undone and free him up. But them sister a retrial can go on. That's why them hand it to the Court of Appeal in a Jamaica for them decide what them want to do. Exactly, they got everything to sing cartel. They don't even mention anything about phone. Say the main witness pass on. Say one of the juror died. The digital forensic say the phone can't be used, bro. The phone sink him, so the retrial is a win-win. Who said the phone can't use? Forensic said the phone can't. Who said that? The forensic said, but him can't tell at the Privy Council or him lie them have to exclude the phone. The forensic can't do nothing. You see me? Can't do nothing. Him can't say what him want to say. But only the Privy Council or the Court of Appeal, the lawyer, female lawyer, them have a say when it come to that. And if them can't challenge it, for them throw it out, well, them have to do that. If they really hate him, they will retry him another trial. It costs a lot of money. Yeah, them not like him, so them are going to do a retrial. Them not going to just let him free. So, second chance, we are celebrating road. Somebody said, can we go pick up the dog them, UK digital expert. Oh, he said the UK digital expert said that? Yeah, him said that, but him not part of the Privy Council. You see me? At the Privy Council, them have to go decide upon that. You know what I mean? The digital expert can say what he want to say, but the decision after the UK Privy Council or the Privy Council of Jamaica or him lawyer, them can contest the phone thing and find some way to get them to throw it out. If them not throw the phone thing, well, them can use it same way. To me, they all guilty, but for that person dead, all I heard about that thing should have gotten lesser time. 25 for all would have been reasonable. Yes, that was mentioned in the Privy Council. The court have to rule on the phone considering the new evidence for phone tampering. I don't think the phone can use because it violates JA law. it read out in the judgment a while ago. Okay, so them read it out and rule out the phone. That you say? Them rule out the phone. At the end of the day still, further on, we are going to hear everything. You know what I mean? The phone is a no-no in a retrial, part of vex in the day where they are. Okay, well if a truth attack, I never watch all of the Privy Council thing. Well, if a truth attack, well, him have a chance if the phone is a no-no, if them rule out the phone. You see me? That's him have a chance. This so. You see me? No, they don't rule out the phone yet. Okay, so see a man say them not rule out the phone yet. And that me I say, we are going to hear, me feel like say the news are going to bring everything still. And we are going to hear more details about everything soon. Because I never watch the whole Privy Council thing. Good luck finding 11 juror. Them have to go let this man out. Yes, phone rule out. So one people are say the phone rule out, people are say the phone rule out. They will have a hearing to rule on the phone, considering the new phone tampering. Yeah, maybe I think so. It did violate JA law. So I think the Privy Council maybe I go have an outline of one what them can use if them are retry him. You know what I mean? Them have to go do that. You see me I say? So we are going to hear about that later on. I know the case was going to hand it back to Jamaica Court. Paula did look too comfortable. You see me I say, yo, remember you know, them people they in a high seat, you know, and them are friend we in a high seat too, you know. You understand? And nobody feel like say, like even the Privy Council because of England it there and whatever, them are go want kinda rule pan the law side. Them are go take the law side. You understand? Them are go side with the law mostly. You know what I mean? They need the witness. They need the main witness. Okay, the main bro, listen, remember when him get sentenced, the phone was the main evidence, right? But after the years passed, them get the phone specialist. Yeah, the phone was, you know what I mean? And also the eyewitness are them two things they sink him. The eyewitness and the phone. You see me? Them two there. Paula never look no comfortable. In Jamaica can't play with higher court, bro. This a big win for Kartel. Yeah, them can't really play with the Privy Council, but me I tell you say them are gonna mostly look out for the law. You know what I mean? Them are gonna mostly look out for the law. So me feel like that's the reason why them hand it back down to the Jamaica Privy Council. No phone evidence, no case. All they got now is the one witness but no phone. Once it's quashed, there is no conviction. Just watch. With just a shaky witness, I don't think they will retry. And the phone sink him to John. Yeah man, the phone sink him and the witness. The phone and the witness sink him. The witness not even JA no more. You know, a waste of time for retry. What you feel like say? Remember say them have video call and them something there, you know, so that I know nothing, you know. The witness can stay from another continent and testify again. You see me I say so that I know nothing. The witness not being in Jamaica, that's nothing at all. Him can stay from the next continent. You see me I say the farthest continent from Jamaica. Alright. Kartel free from verdict, squash the phone. Can't use, so them have no case. I think Jamaica have money for retrial, local election just done. What you mean if them have money? You feel like them have money for retrial. So if a money you talk about for retrial, that I know nothing. You know what I mean? Them write that in the budget. You see it. And did you say have phone? Alright. Remember saying no, everything you do on your phone, I tell you something if you never know. Everything you do on your phone, the company them have it, you know. If you send a text, the company them can print out that text there and show you when you send it, you know. So that I know nothing forget. Them have every single thing, every single data. And if you use the phone in a evidence, them have backup data with everything with them on the phone. You think so them just have to left your phone, so I want to know. Yo, may I tell you, them have backup data phone data. Them now go just put on the phone and, you know what I mean, now backup. You think 10 years a boy, you know how much people did in that time. We not talk about people with it. We are talk about technology, my friend. We are talk about technology. The people them have everything per file. Simple. Calvin, you know, Jamaica, and to deal with England, not going to tell them how to run their court in Jamaica, charge squash. That done. Well, would I love to think say it done and him get free up on them something that, you know what I mean? Because this is kind of not about if him do it or not, you know. This is kind of about how him get him sentenced. You know what I mean? I have certain rule and guideline where you're supposed to follow for sentence a person. You understand? And them never really did follow, you know what I mean? My opinion, them never really follow the rules and guidelines. So, you know what I mean? And that we are talking about. We not talk about whether I do it or not. You see me I say? Yeah. Dog, you're not listening, nothing on the phone can't be used. Bridging, what you talk about? Me not hear that yet. You see me I say them not rule out the phone yet. When them are going to do a retrial, then we are going to know where them can use from where them can use. You see me? What if the witness dead? Well, remember say the witness testify already, you know, so them can use that. But if it's a thing where the witness did a testify and him get killed while him a testify, then them can fling out the case. You understand? But if the witness don't testify already and them have the witness testimony per record, them can use the testimony when things when already say, when already testify and say them can use that. So it no matter if him dead or no. You know what I mean? Them can use what him did say already. You see? Star celebration. High Court say phone out so it can't use in retrial. Which High Court say that? When them say that? Because I never hear that, although I never watch the entire preview something. What time it starts? Don't start and done already. Them undone whatever them for undone. We are talking about the retrial and all that we are if retrial are go on or them are go free them. The phone was used against, so also remember celebration starts. See a charge squash brother. You deaf. It's a person a money bag. Come like money bag no know what go on still, you know. You don't know what go on. Them hand it back down to the court of appeal in Jamaica. You see me? Them hand it back down to the court of appeal. You see me? Like up the life, people. The Jamaica Court of Appeal will consider the phone and how it violated Jamaica law when deciding on whether to retrial the case. Yes, you see me I say, that I go on, or the Privy Council already, you know what I mean, put it down, say, them can't use the phone. You see it? Or him lawyer them have to go, you know what I mean, challenge the phone. You see it? So, him free now. No, him not free. No retrial charge squash. No, him not free. The appeal court of Jamaica have to go decide that. Subscribe and like up the life, people. Alright, free the dog. Alright. Yes, I know. Because if they rule on the phone, it's suppressed. Start celebrating. Trust me, fam. It will be a hearing. Listen to what we saying. Prosecutor can't use cartel phone evidence no more. The Privy Council said that. Them said that for you? Oh, me no know still. Me no know still. We have to go see about that. Cause me no see what them say. Them a go me no see what them say. Them a go them finna use the phone. You know what I mean? Decision made and a retrial yet. no decision made on a retrial yet. We'll start soon. No decision to make on the retrial. No. We have to go see about that. So the Privy Council don't talking to us. No, we just have to wait on Jamaica to tell us what's next. Yeah, we have to go wait till the news them come out and say whatever. You know what I mean? If the Jamaican Court of Appeal decide that the phone cannot be used, the prosecution case be on the key up, whereas they may not be able to retry the case. Hey, serial player, Vybz Kartel, back to reality. No man, the Jamaica Privy Council, I think them are gonna use that. You see me? The Jamaica Privy Council now go exclude nothing, you know. Them are gonna use whatever them can use. So me no feel say them are gonna make no decision for no use the phone. You see me I say? So him lawyer have to challenge that or the UK Privy Council have to do that. If them not do it already. Me no hear nothing from court charges. Squash. Why me no know I could go on scroll on Instagram and see what go on Instagram, because you know people are going to have them. Alright, I could hear it.
Concluded that the appeals should be allowed and the appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams.
Oh, so you see we hear, you know, my people, that means a retrial are go on. Nobody can tell me nothing. Here where them rule upon the juror tampering. Them not say nothing about the evidence so them use to convict him. Them rule upon the juror tampering. So all them have to go to get back some juror and retry the case. You see me I say it look like say them are going to use the phone them and everything else. You see me? Adjust the juror tampering. So me play again for all who not here.
Remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams. The Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has unanimously concluded that the appeals should be allowed and the appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams.
Alright. So on here, so all who did that talk about say them say for rule out the phone and them something there. Them not say nothing about the phone. Them talk about the jury tampering. So at that a base upon that and that base them squash the sentencing and send it back to the appeal court of Jamaica. So wanna feel like say them are gonna do a Jamaica now. Wanna feel like say them are gonna free them? No. Them are gonna do a retrial. So doing a retrial, you know, means say them can get bail. You know what I mean? That are the only, you would have say, good thing. You know what I mean? Short term, we are going, you know what I mean, come out of this until them hand on whatever verdict them are going to come to. You understand? So, make we hear where see Mr. Vegas live. Me hear.
But I just say, you know what? Accept defeat, my fate, and take the suspension. No. He went in, he appealed, he fought just to be on the case. Yeah? He worked very hard. So hopefully it's him gonna submit your bail application and you're gonna come on road and your fans are gonna happy and everything. It's a win-win situation for the DPP, win-win situation for Kartel and the accused, the accused. You see, now we can't call them convicts, you know. Just know that now, you know. You can't call Kartel a convict now, you know. Because the conviction was thrown out, you know. So if the people them know, you can't call Kartel a criminal now, you know. They can't sue you now. You understand? Because the conviction was thrown out. You see how that thing I said, people? You think you know where Richard have your money can go call Kartel a convict now or a criminal? No. That was thrown out.
So now you hear me people, a reality him attack. You can't call him a convict because them squash the conviction. You see me? He's back to being an accused. You see it? So let me try, Mr. Foottype upon live. Let me hear Foottype person.
The major clause is that every country will accept it and sign the paper if it accept gender equality. Why? And guess what? Guess what? You never know. Come here, say this. I not stay on it long enough. Come here, have some other thing to talk about. The Samoan agreement lasts for 20 years. You can't touch it for 20 years.
Alright, so a different thing Foottype I talk about. But yeah, tell this person I say, me was telling you, Kartel free. No, him not free. Him not free. Him can't be free. Him still in a lockup. You see me I say him can get bail. You know what I mean? He can get bail. You see it? Him can get bail, but him not free. You hear what Mr. Vegas just said? Him lawyer can submit him bail application. If them not grant him the bail, him have to go stay away him there. You see me I say? Yeah, if them not grant him a bail, him have to stay away him there. He's a accused, you know. Remember, them still have him, you know. Them have him as an accused same way, you know. Not because them squash, you know what I mean? Not because them squash the sentencing means say him can come and road him free. No, them still have him in a custody. He's an accused same way. It's just that he's not a convict anymore. He's an accused. So them can submit bail for him and maybe him get bail. You understand? Maybe him get bail. So I just that short term that him have to hope for, same get bail. That are the short term thing. You understand? But as far as being a free man, him have to go through the whole process again. You know what I mean? Of a trial. You understand? Him have to go through that. So at that right now, him have to go do and try to prove him innocent. Cause boy, me know say a whole heap of money spent over the years to fight that case here. Whole heap, especially at the Privy Council level, whole heap of money. You know how much lawyer them use? Yeah, you know. So then maybe remove him from which part him there and bring him go back to jail. That them good as do. Move him from the prison and carry him go to jail now. You understand? So even if him do a retrial still, you know. Cause what I remember him did do an appeal and them what them did do? Them did take off some years after some of them time. I think so. When him do the appeal, them take off some years or something like that. I don't remember. But no, dog really was squashed, so Jamaica have to free him up. It's up to them if them want to have a retrial while Kartel on the street. No, them not free him up, my friend. Them can't free him up so easy. Him still is him accused, brother. He's accused. You see me I say? So them are going to have him in a custody the same way them only can do a bail application, you know, and see if them can get him out from bail. You see me? Them have to go move him from prison, you know, and put him back at jail. That them are going to do. You see me? Yes, the conviction squash, but them still have him as an accused pan something. You know, understand? You know, understand? The conviction squash, yes, but them still have him in a custody because he's accused. Them now go free him. Them still go have him in a custody, brother. Them now go free him. You know, understand? They could free him if they don't believe they can get a con. Yes, them can free him, but me know say, you see, depends on, me feel like say them would have free him if them did talk about the evidence where them use to convict him. But you know, hear what the brother you just say a while ago, him say them squash the conviction because of the jury tampering. So the evidence, them not say nothing about the evidence. You understand? So them can use the same evidence with different jurors and hoping them get the same decision from the jury. You know what I mean? So them now go free him. Them are going to have him in a custody the same way. They could free him, yeah. What do you mean by jail and prison? I'm in England. I think everyone babbling, to be honest. When I babble, we are speak facts, my friend. We are speak facts. Yes, but a retrial is his favor of. Me not think so, you know. Remember them use the same evidence and convict him already, you know. So them maybe can use the same evidence again and convict him again. You understand me? So me not see where them say them can't use the evidence so them use already and them already have them the evidence they on file. You know what I mean? So we not see them say if them can't use it or them can't use it. We all know it is still up, but you don't understand. You will see. I'm not here to argue that I am saying not listening to other people. You will see. Well, okay, if we will see, we will see. But to my understanding, them squash the thing, but them still have him as a convict same way. You know what I mean? So them have to make the decision whether them free him or keep him in custody. Yo, man, you sound like, you know, see the man free. It's not my decision, you know, my friend, whether I see him free or not enough. I wish freedom for everybody, you know. You see me, but them say if you do a crime, you have to do it time. I'm in a day if you say whether I'm guilty or not. Me I talk about, you know what I mean, how them try the case and how them convict him. Me not there if you say him guilty or him innocent. You see me, I say, me don't know that. You see it. They can retry him, but they don't have to. If they believe it not lead to a conviction, yes, new jurors, but they have to rule on the phone tampering is crucial. Yeah, the phone tampering crucial, yes, but a female lawyer them right now. If the Privy Council of England rule upon it for that show the phone thing, female lawyer them we might get, you know, and them have to go challenge that and see if them can get it thrown out. You see me? Let me subscribe to you so we can come back and tell you say I was right. Okay, do your thing, my friend. Yes, they must transfer him and stand back to a regular jail or prison with yes, you see me I say only thing them are gonna move him from prison. That me sure about. The only thing them have to go move him from prison because him not serve no sentence. Alright, move out, you know, get up once the people don't fall. Exactly the lawyers must challenge it. But brother, remember the phone tampering just never get to go in. Well, make watch some more upon the Instagram, because you know everything I reveal look up on Instagram. So make watch some.
Gaza, Raga, Bra, para Gaza, Radam, Bra, Radam, Bra, you're here, para Gaza, oh, Bumba Clan! Seal it!
So these are people in place where them come from and celebrate. Them are same out. I don't know if them understand or me not understand. You see me? Let me scroll down and hear rather. Also, them are celebrate through them squash it. You know what I mean? That them are celebrate. But a little bit of people. Residents of the Gaza community in Port Mercy and Catherine burst into cheers after hearing that the murder conviction of Vybz Kartel and his co-accused were squashed by the Privy Council. One woman was seen screaming and was overcome with emotions by the news. By the way, all evidence can use back if them decide to retry him. So to me, Kartel is a free man. So this is a blogger page, main danger. You see me? So enough people feel this, so them have to use new evidence, but me not feel so. Because them never rule out the evidence them or them use. You see me? Alright, Vybz Kartel win him appeal in a UK, but them say him have to go sort out him thing a yard. Them say Jamaica fi decide if them are go retry Kartel again or set him free. Kartel lawyer them can apply for bail. Alright, so you wanna see? Kartel lawyer them can apply for bail now, so a win is a win. You see me? Them have to apply for bail for him come out if them not free him up. You see it?
Hypocrite. Me not been a hypocrite.
Scenario because there will be remittance to the Court of Appeal for consideration as to whether or not there should be a retrial. It's not what we wanted, wholesomely, but we are grateful that justice was served in that the Privy Council found that there was injustice in respect of the jury tampering issue, and we are happy that that result, that was the result of the Court of Appeal. But we have a challenge ahead of us in respect of the retrial issue, and so that's why you're not seeing me jumping up and down at this time, though we are grateful that the conviction was quashed.
This conviction, which has been worldwide, it's broadcast by media throughout the world, has been quashed. This is as a result of hard work. The reasons for quashing the case in the Privy Council, we argued those very grounds before the Court of Appeal of Jamaica, who turned us away. And therefore, the final Court of Appeal has vindicated and made the efforts that we have made, that we had an arguable case. We were alarmed when the Jamaican Court of Appeal did not take that jury point. And it took another court to say there was a breach of the constitutional rights of Sean Campbell. We are thinking that this is an instructive judgment. It ought not to have had to go to the Privy Council. It should have been stopped by the trial judge. If not, it should have been stopped by the Jamaican Court of Appeal. And therefore, the men who have been convicted for 10 years, and one day today, the 14th of March, they will live again for a retrial consideration. Now, when we go to the Court of Appeal with this matter, the Court of Appeal has to decide whether it is fair after 10 years in prison, rather 12 years in prison. We'd have to get lawyers again before the case, with all the publicity that has been made about voice notes and all that has been circulated in the Jamaican population. Whether we can find 7 jurors, because it has been reduced since then, to hear this matter and come to a verdict. We will be fighting in the Court of Appeal to tell that court that in all the circumstances, it would not be in the interest of justice for Sean Campbell to be placed on a retrial.
And to be clear, the Privy Council hasn't said that there must be a retrial. The Privy Council is saying, let the Jamaican Court of Appeal decide whether or not there should be a retrial.
Right.
Scenario, because there will be remittance.
So when I hear people not understand what them say, because here we're going now, the hardest part of a retrial right now is forget the jury them. You know what I mean? That's the hardest part, because this case was so publicized all over Jamaica. There isn't nobody in Jamaica when I know about the case or hear about the case already. You know what I mean? So it got hard to find people in Jamaica who's unbiased to sit on the jury. You know what I mean? So them have to go where they say, you know. The lawyers, them have to go in a court, or I don't know if you would call it court, but them have to go try to challenge that so that them not do a retrial. You understand? On whatever grounds them feel like. You see it? So it's a challenge for them not do the retrial. You know what I mean? So everything will come out eventually, and we are going to see what we see. You know what I mean? This a person, I'm free or not. Him not free, them just squash. You know what I mean? Them discontinue the sentencing. You see me I say? But them still have him locked up same way. So he's not a convicted person no more. He's just where I say, you know, suspect. Yeah. So him can get bail, you know, and come a road, or after him lawyer them and the court of appeal in Jamaica, you know what I mean, go at it over whether or not if you do a retrial, then them are going to decide if them are going to just let him out or, you know what I mean, do a retrial. You understand? So we are going to see what go on. Because I don't think them are going to just let him free just so. After what them try, if you just send him away. You know what I mean? I don't feel them are going to feel like say them are going to want, you know what I mean, do a retrial. You understand? Them want him to fight for him freedom. You see it? Him and the rest. You see me? And the person we just talked a while ago, a Shandstorm lawyer and a cartel lawyer. I sat Buchanan and maybe a couple other person, a cartel lawyer, and them that England and all. So the Jamaica press can't really talk to them, you know. You see it? So maybe when them drop back at Jamaica, then them can talk, you see it, to the Jamaica press. Okay, so what about all this time he spent? Well, the time when he spent, you know, seeing that, I know nothing. The only thing where, like, that can help him with, you know, the time when he spent can help him with, if them do a retrial and them find him guilty and them give him a couple years. You see me I say, them are going to deduct the time when he spent already as time served, and then give him, you know what I mean, the rest for do. That's the only thing. But if them free him up, that now have nothing. If him a go sue them or whatever, well, I feel him decision that. But me not think him a go sue them still. You know what I mean? I feel like if them free them up and nobody with the retrial, me think them a go left Jamaica. That me think still. Alright, this a person. They should let him free, and him should, him what? Should the system to mess up. Yeah, me don't know if them a go, me not think them a go just free him up like that. You understand? Me not think so. Them not go just free him up like that. You see it? Me not think so. Although I would have want to see that happen, but you know, we could watch this. Alright, business content observation and explain. Oh, this a tax exemption or whatever. This is about cartel. Yeah, me show this already. You show that part here.
The juror who was allegedly trying to bribe the jury, allowed him to sit and continue to deliberate, that he sent them out 17 minutes to 4 after 64 days of trial. That was huge pressure on the jury. And the Director of Public Prosecution infused herself in his chambers and encouraged the judge to keep the juror who was allegedly bribing and to render a verdict with the bad apple. So this is a day for us to see whether it is right for a prosecutor, the chief prosecutor, to encourage a judge to keep a juror who has been bribing the others. So we'll see what's going to happen today, whether justice will prevail, and there'll be a pronouncement on the wrongness of that. We're hoping that there will be no retrial, of course, that's one of the options, and we're hoping that they'll be free. May I remind you that my client is Sean Campbell, none other, with Ms. Bianca Samuels.
Yeah, so that
conviction has to be quashed before you could have the question of a retrial. But the whole point is, as the judge said, the Court of Appeal is now going to decide if Kartel and the other 3 are going to be tried again. Yeah. In other words, this could, if the Court of Appeal says yes, there's going to be a retrial, this could start all over again from scratch in the Supreme Court, meaning selection of jurors, meaning presentation of the evidence, submissions, everything, everything that's involved in a new trial. So it's not over yet by a long shot. It is obviously a big victory for Kartel and his team because now they have another shot. But we have to wait for the Court of Appeal to see what it is they're going to decide, if they're going to say this needs to go to a retrial or not. If there's no retrial, then they would go free. But if there is a retrial, then the question is going to be, are they going to get out bail on bail or are they going to be held pending the retrial? So there are a lot of issues yet to be decided.
All right, so that are for the people them who just come in, because we did share that to the earlier people them who did, you know what I mean, a watch. You see it, so that's how them I say. Let me read this hour. Now let go. Fresh Prince. Here is one of the best ones, Vybz Kartel. Why, Shelly and Curran, why? Shelly are easy, you know. Alright. Squashing, alright, yeah, so me share with you know what is squashing, you know, if you don't understand what happened. In legal terms, means to nullify or cancel an official decision or proceedings, often due to errors or improprieties. You know what I mean? Improprieties. Yes. So that it mean by squashing. You understand? The Privy Council. So this I must be Vybz Kartel. I don't know which part this. I don't know if upon Twitter him repost this or post this or threads or one of them site there. But see them him repost the Gleaner, you know. The Privy Council say the conviction should be squashed and the case sent back to the Court of Appeal for a ruling on whether the men should be retried. You see me? So at least that are some hopes for them. You know what I mean? See them start them them put up a cartoon, yeah, so you know what I mean? People wanna like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Alright, that wasn't fair. You guys go back and play nice. Vybz Kartel, Jamaica judiciary system. Yeah, basically what happened. I share this already.
They make mention of something that came up.
They're not going to beg it to hold because we have to do a little bit of business, as you always say. And take a break and we come back. So, folks, the appeal has been upheld. The convictions have been quashed in the Vybz Kartel case. And it's been sent back to the Court of Appeal. We'll have much more when we come back, including reactions from his attorneys and what's happening over in Gaza.
continue to follow this situation very closely. We heard the judge there make mention of something that came up during
Diana, I'm going to
the
beg you to hold, because we have to do a little bit of business, as you always say. And take a break, and we come back. So, folks, the appeal has been upheld. The convictions have been quashed in the Vybz Kartel case, and it's been sent back to the Court of Appeal. We'll have much more when we come back, including reactions from his attorneys. And
the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has concluded that the appeal should be allowed and the appellant's conviction should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of the deceased. Okay. So people, you see it say boy, adjust the jury. So all the persons them where come up and I say them have to go dash with the phone evidence and all them something there. Nothing like that. Them no mention nothing. So as you no can see, if you no can read, the reason why them quash the sentence or quash the conviction or whatever are based upon the juror misconduct. You see me I say, that the grounds there. Them not say nothing about no evidence or nothing like that. You see me I say, so it's based only on jury or juror misconduct. So that are the grounds. Them no mention nothing about evidence. You see me I say, them no mention nothing about that. So as you can see, I have it up here so you can read if you those who can read. You know what I mean? A based upon the juror misconduct. And that me did want to know from the beginning. If them grant them the appeal or them quash the conviction because evidence or juror misconduct. No, me know say a juror misconduct. So everybody will come and say them have to go fling out this phone evidence and fling out that. No, nothing like that. So me make that clear to the people them on the live. Say the evidence where them use to convict him, them still can use the evidence. So the people them where I say them have to go get new evidence. Nothing like that. Them are go use the same evidence where them have. The Privy Council, the UK Privy Council, no mention nothing about showing away or showing out no evidence. So if them want to fling out the evidence where them have on the phone, for them liar, have to go try to get it shown out. Me no remember what them call a case there, where them can do that and decide whether or not the evidence, the phone evidence for shown out or them keep it. Them do it in the Beachy Stout case. You see me I say? So him liar, them have to go fight that. You understand? So them have to go come as hard as them possible can for the retrial. You see me? So Kartel and the court accuse them have to go forward as hard as them can. You know what I mean? Forget that retrial. To win the retrial. Me know say a retrial it a go. Me know say the DPP them, you know what I mean, or the Court of Appeal in Jamaica, them now go just make them walk so. You see me? Because remember, you know, them do appeal already in Jamaica and them shut down the appeal, you know. You see me I say? So them now go let them go so free. We just have to be realistic. You understand me? I sat alone can come and give a full 100 this case. Not even Paula we don't want to hear from. Phone case evidence should be thrown out in a them have to go I sat them have to go fight that. But them are going to keep them phone evidence. The Privy Council not saying nothing about showing out the phone evidence. You see me I say? So we are going to hear from ISAT at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But we already get information already. So me not think him can tell we nothing new what we not hear already. Maybe him can tell we, yes, as far as moving forward with the case and what them strategy for win the retrial if them decide for retry the case. But on hear what the next lawyer say, Bert Samuel say, that a Sean Storm lawyer, on hear what him say just now, him say them have to go, them and the Jamaica Privy Council, them have to go at it in a layman's term. You know what I mean? For them are going to try fight it, that's them not do a retrial, and them are going to try find grounds on which them can stand, you know what I mean, for them not do a retrial. One of the main thing where them are going to try to use so that them not do a retrial is the jury, because it are hard to find an unbiased jury or juror. It are hard to find an unbiased juror because this case was so publicized. You understand me? So people already hear about it over and over. So it's hard to find an unbiased juror, you know. That the grounds that them are going to try shut down the retrial on. But knowing these persons where it inna them on, no matter what them say, them still are going to go through the retrial. You see me? We just have to speak it like how we see it. Why would they keep tampered evidence that ISAT already proved to be fact? Well, as me say, them are going to keep whatever they can keep. And the liars, them you know, have to go fight it and try get it thrown out. You see me? Him liar them right now, them have to go fight the phone evidence, you understand, and get it thrown out. You see, just like how when him did go when him go UK and him get that specialist there to check the phone evidence and all these things, him have to go do something similar to that and fight the case for them, dash out it. But me no feel like say them a go on dash it out, because that's a big part of what them use to convict him. You see me? That me say to why would they use back tampered evidence makes no sense. Yeah. You see me? From day one, them a say the evidence tamper with, you know. You know what I mean? From day one. So me no know why, like the UK Privy Council, them never use that as one of the grounds where them quash the sentencing or the conviction on. The grounds where them quash the conviction on is the juror tampering. You see me I say? That are the grounds where them quash it on. Them no mention nothing about evidence. So, you know what I mean? It look like say them can use the same. It don't look like them can use the same evidence where them use. You see it? So, let's see what go on the internet.
Jano.
If me not sure about nothing else, me sure say me not fight for nobody love or attention. True.
Conviction has to be quashed before you could have the question of a retrial. But the whole point is, as the judge said,
go over foot alive and see if he might talk about it.
And money them get to promote it. Okay, so tell me now, Tugan, say nobody not listen to me at Elton. You still have the same belief where you have about COVID now, today, after you see all our going?
Conviction has to be quashed before you could have the question of a retrial. But the whole point is, as the judge said, the court of a...
Yeah, we hear that already. You know what I mean? We hear that already. Right. Look like say nothing new now go on here so on Insta. But tell me how you feel, my people, about if them do a retrial. The UK court had no problem with the evidence was gathered, so the Jamaica court sitting a black me view here so I can't see. Let me see if I read that sitting. Really? The UK, so the Jamaica court can use it. Yeah, that me I tell them. Some people did that tell me earlier on the live. I said them have to go fling out the phone evidence. I mean I tell them say nothing like that. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. Because UK no have no problem with it. If them did have a problem with it, them would have put it in one of the reasons why them quashed the conviction. Conviction of Vybz Kartel and his defense quash. Oh, we see that. We see this already. You know what I mean? Learn Vybz yourself, we see that already. Vybz Kartel's murder conviction quashed by Privy Council. We see all of them something there already. Why? I don't lie my people. So here me I say, see, based on everything we wanna see, and you know the judiciary system in Jamaica. You know say them and Cartel, you know what I mean, and a friend at all, especially Paula Llewellyn, the DPP head. You know what I mean? Tell me one thing. Want to tell me retrial or freedom. You see me? That one. Who say retrial, who say freedom. That one on do in the comment section. Me say it I go to retrial, not because me want it to go retrial, but me know say the people them way send him go prison determined to keep him there. You see me I say? So me know say a retrial I go on. But more I know what you think. You see it? More I know what you think. Alright, so one person say freedom. You know what I mean? As me say, me feel like retrial I go on. You know what I mean? Because them determined to sink him. And as me said before, me not there to determine if him guilty or not. We just there to talk about the way how them convict him. You see me I say? We just there to talk about the way how them convict him. You see it? I think they might go for a judge-only trial. I don't think that I go on. That can't go on. Them have to get jury. You see me? Them have to get jury. And they don't must give him no bail. Yeah, them no must give him no bail for real. You see me? Them a go. Me I tell you, member you know people. The person where you know what I mean? You would have say oversee or have the say so in everything. That person they not like him and him not like the person. Him do this song and this the person. You see me? So if you don't feel like say them are going to go easy upon him, man, no, you know, go so. You understand? Them are going to do all they can for sink him. So them get the option whether to make him walk free or do a retrial. And a retrial, me feel like them are going to do. You see me? That's my opinion that still. I mean, so subscribe to the channel, my people. Subscribe to the channel and like up the live. Like up the live. Some people, you go have a live chat where you can't see the way if you like up the live. You can click the X right over your right hand side on the live chat and you see the option for like the live, and then you click back live chat and you get back the screen where you can see the chat. You know what I mean? Kartel not coming out if he do his life in. Well, if him follow the road, I feel like say him have a few enemies, yes. You know what I mean? And maybe that's one of the reasons why I feel like say him not go stay at Jamaica. You see me? Because him say in an Instagram post already, you know, I think when the appeal did a go on, and like him say on him Instagram say, people are say, Kartel, you go sue the, like if him go sue the state or whatever, if him free up and him say, boy, him just want, like him a say, boy, if him free up, him a go left Jamaica. You know what I mean? In no time for sue nobody. You see? But people, me not lie still, you know. You see Vybz Kartel. You see, if him never involve, allegedly, let me say allegedly, involve in a certain things, certain way, allegedly, you know what I mean? Although people love him for him realness and know say, yo, him a such a type of person, and you know what I mean, Ray, so people kind of, you know what I mean, find him fascinating or whatever. But Vybz Kartel could have been one of the richest and most popular, although him popular still, you know what I mean, Jamaican dancehall artist. He would have been maybe the richest overall. You see me I say? Dancehall artist. You remember when him have the street vibes rum, man? Everything him touch a goal. You see me I say? And him manager where him did a power with did have the business head. If him did just listen, you see me I say, and work with where the manager I show him, me feel like say he would have been the richest thing, richest dancehall artist. Remember me tell you. Yeah man, he would have been the richest man ever. And one of the most he is still one of the most influential dancehall artists. Yeah man. Big man thing. Because when before them lock him up, the man did in a prime in a music. You saw me I say? At that time them did just buy the Benz, you know. And him have the teacher pet thing a go on. Him did have the street vibes rum a go on, where people are buy like crazy. And them did have the nightclub also. You see me? And then him did say him a go launch, I think one shoes brand him did a go launch also. So things did a go on for him. And I feel like say if him depend on that same where them would have say, you know, trajectory. Think I so? I don't know if I pronounce it right. You see me? He would have been the richest and one of the greatest thing. You see me I say because him manager did have the business head and him have the influence. So them did make a great team. I don't know what caused the falling out still, but you know what I mean? It's sad for no say how him have so much potential and influence and thing. And boy, everything just get messed up. So I could go back on the Instagram and now and see if nothing more posts. Because I want to see everything what go on, you know. You know what I mean? Alright, so see Vybz Kartel post, you know. So Vybz Kartel post something, you know. See? 10 years after being convicted of murder, dancehall artist Vybz Kartel and his co-convicts have won their appeal against the conviction and sentence. So, this is our post on him Instagram. Victorious, I sat Buchanan anytime now. Quash, boss off. Yeah, no. So, you can see him in a high spirit. If I him control him Instagram, you see me I say. So, him in a high spirit as you can see. So it's a win, as some people say, for him, because at least him get a chance of a retrial. You see me? Because the reason why me I stress upon retrial so much is because me know say them now go just let him out, so when them have a chance for sentence him back again. The reason why me say that is because I when me see not too long ago say them quash the conviction because of the jury tampering. So all of the evidence where them use to convict him, basically the UK Privy Council say nothing wrong with that. You see me? At least them have a chance. The woman will look good, you see. See where them playing a cash pot early bird. We did play this already? Yeah, we played this already.
Said the Court of Appeal is now going to decide if Kartel and the other three are going to be tried again. Yeah. In other words, this could, if the Court of Appeal says yes, there's going to be a retrial, this could start all over again from scratch in the Supreme Court, meaning selection of jurors, meaning presentation of the evidence, submissions, everything, everything that's involved in a new trial. So it's not over yet by a long shot. It is obviously a big victory for Kartel and his team because now they have another shot. But we have to wait for the Court of Appeal to see what it is they're going to decide, if they're going to say this needs to go to a retrial or not. If there's no retrial, then they would go free. But if there is a retrial, then the question is going to be, are they going to get out on bail or are they going to be held pending the retrial? So there are a lot of issues yet to be decided. Conviction has to be...
Yeah, so that are for the people that move forward later. You know what I mean? We never hear that part there. Privy Council has sent back Vybz Kartel case to the local appeal court. Kartel conviction quashed to jury misconduct, retrial ordered. Retrial not ordered. You know what I mean? Not a retrial ordered. Retrial is not a must. Them can let them free. But I don't think them are going to let him free. Feel like see the retrial them are going to do it.
So we are on standby for the verdict. Let me just recap again.
So this that are from before them say what them say. Leon Bailey has been dropped from the Jamaica squad to face the USMNT in the Nations League on disciplinary grounds. Jamaica side need Leon Bailey more than now Leon Bailey need Jamaica side. Because right now Leon Bailey are one of the hottest thing in the Premier League, although I don't watch them thing them more. You know what I mean? But I see what they are some clips where they must say, boy, you know what I mean? The dog even get a razor pair or something like that. Remember, conclusion, for the reason set out above, the board will humbly advise His Majesty that the appellant's conviction should be... so that are from them question. So people like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. From understanding the court of appeal order, conviction, quash. Okay. So me just dip on Instagram here and see if, you know what I mean, me find out new people. You see, the Privy Council has ordered that incarcerated dancehall artist Vybz Kartel and his co-accused of their convictions quashed. We see that already. You know what I mean? Alright, for entertainer, Bert Samuels, the attorney at law. For entertainer, Sean Storm speaking with okay. See that? Vegas. So me just there scroll my people and see if me can find nothing more. Alright, this a person that said the retrial will be so unfair. They done already. Let me read it because I can't see it good this one. Let me read it on yourself. So unfair. They done already bring things to the open, and now the case has a big wear and tear, which means it will never be fair to retrial. Yeah, that the attorney them must say, you know what I mean? Because people are go bias. You see me? People are go bias on certain things. You understand? So they would want it retry. But I feel like that them are go for still the retrial. And people are say that are go cost the courts a lot of money or something. Yo, Jamaica have money, yeah? Jamaica have money. So if that only thing say I go stop it, that can't stop it. Jamaica have money. Them are go do it. You see it? Them are go do the retrial. So money can't stop that. When me bring me granny. Oh, this a woman and me, you must say.
You must take up a nice girl like a teacher or so, not a old scammer.
This a woman always say some things.
Were met on arrival by Palmer, Jones and St. John, and that Chow and the deceased were both attacked, after which Chow saw the deceased lying motionless on the ground with Jones bending over him. Chow escaped, but the deceased was never seen again. Police attended Palmer's house on the 22nd of August 2011. They noticed the house smelled of disinfectant. On the 25th of August, they cordoned off the perimeter wall, treating the premises as a crime scene. When they returned on the 27th of August, they found that the entire interior of the house had been destroyed by fire. On the 29th of August, police forensics reported a foul odour emanating from the living room. On a further visit on the 30th of September, it was discovered that the rear of the house had been demolished. Police dug at the premises but did not find a body. Police seized the mobile phones of Palmer and St. John. Text messages, voice notes, and a video from those phones were put in evidence at trial. The prosecution also relied on
Free Gaza, Free Cartel.
Police had obtained from Digicel, a communications provider. The prosecution case was that the mobile phone evidence and telecommunications data, taken as a whole with Chow's evidence, proved the fact of the killing, the reason for the killing, the method of disposal of the deceased's body, and the identity of at least one of the killers, namely Palmer. The four appellants each denied murdering the deceased. At trial, the appellants objected to the telecommunications data being admitted as evidence. They argued that the data was inadmissible because it had been obtained in breach of the Interception of Communications Act and the fundamental right to the protection of privacy of communications guaranteed by the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms contained in the Jamaican Constitution. The judge admitted the evidence. He ruled that the data could be relied upon by the prosecution even if it had been obtained in breach of the Charter or the Interception of Communications Act. Over the course of a 64-day trial, there occurred a series of incidents involving the jury. The jury was reduced to 11 members after a juror was discharged almost 8 weeks into the trial. On the final day of the trial, it was brought to the judge's attention that a member of the jury, who will be referred to as Juror X, had attempted to bribe other members of the jury. The judge questioned the jury forewoman, who stated that Juror X had offered bribes to...
Yeah, my people, so Yeah, me say me can't find out no more.
Yourself to us, please. You're live on camera.
Pepper. It's Pepper.
So, Pepper, tell us about your reaction to the whole conviction being squashed and now the chances that it will either be retried or he'll be free. Tell us about that.
The system nothing about no retrial, you know, just free, you know. No retrial thing. More money against retrial. One bad spill rotten already.
So while everyone was at a standstill, though, being nervous and so, how were you feeling at that time?
Yeah, my up from yesterday, I ready from yesterday.
Yeah, man, show the camera your shirt.
That's a must, you know. Freedom is a must, you know. Every say I'm free today. Now come to that I want to retrial. Freedom. Do sentence already. So freedom time now.
Alright, anything else you'd like to add?
Outer road. It's outer road, man. All the youths.
Alright, thank you, sir. So I'm here again with another supporter. This time, can you introduce?
Why, people, if him did get free today, you know, the whole Jamaica would have lift up, you know. Yeah, man. The whole Jamaica would have lift up, man. It would have be pandemonium. Remember me tell you, know. You see me I say? But it look like a little bit of people come out in the community for, you know what I mean? Celebrate whatever go on. A whole heap of people. We look and see if we see nothing more to watch. Whether guilty more or mess up our justice system is, we can only imagine the rest of the people in jail who have the money to go to the higher courts. Alright, so people, alright, let me read this and see what go on here. What them say so. The person I say, I am no law student or graduate, but I've been following this case for years. My understanding is that the motion he filed at the Privy Council was not for them to decide if he was to remain behind bars or walk free. He filed a motion to overturn the DPP denial of a retrial a few years ago. Kartel's team asked for a retrial based on the fact that they breached his rights when they summoned the telecom company to provide his telephone records, and also when they refused to throw out the tainted juror. If he gets a retrial instead of being acquitted, the DPP and her team will have to come good, because they have already proven to the entire world that they did not follow the law, but more so use emotions and abuse their powers. We can only assume their intention was to prove a point. I am not focused on whether or not he is innocent. He is innocent or guilty, but more so on how messed up our justice system is. We can only imagine the rest of the people in jail who don't have the money to go to the higher courts. In short, they will have to start over, as they have just found out about the alleged murder of Clive. Like anyone who is suspected of murder, they have a right to request bail and have proper evidence presented against them within a certain time frame, or be set free. So as me say, people, me not really forward for say if, you know what I mean, that person are guilty or not. Just as what a person you say, he not that whatever you, or that me a pray, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not supposed to have no system where bias or rule, you know what I mean, and emotions are like if them like a person or not. You know what I mean? Justice are justice. You understand? And it's supposed to be handed down in a certain type of way. Them have guidelines where you're supposed to, you know what I mean, work by. So I just a part that me I talk about. Me not talk about no guilty or innocent. You know what I mean? That me I say. Is it? That me I say. So I want to tell me one thing too. You see it? Let me see if I find out more. Let me see what Vegas. Oh, this are this look like a live where him do. Oh yeah, this are the live where him do.
We're jamming. We're jamming.
Feedback question. What are your thoughts? Oh, that I know.
For the life of me.
Vybz Kartel that on a Shelly Belly post, yeah. Dancing King at work. So this is from when? Yesterday. Alright, so my people, subscribe if you don't subscribe to the channel yet. Click that subscribe button there, please, and thank you. You know what I mean? If you don't subscribe yet to the channel, please subscribe. You know what I mean? So right now, my people, yes, so we are going to kind of jump off of the live. You know what I mean? Subscribe if you don't subscribe yet, and give me a thumbs up. You see me? Give me a thumbs up, people.